Okay, and then I'm gonna press go live. Welcome at a live broadcast from Odel, the online Dutch old school league. That's it. I'm here with Henk, and we're looking at the finals between Steinar from Norway and Arjen from the Netherlands. How are you doing, Henk?
I'm doing very fine. Thank you very much, Timmy.
You ready for this?
It's a pleasure. It's finally a true battle between, say, the most consistent participants. We always have a large group from the Norway scene, and we always have, obviously, a large group from the Dutch scene. And I was actually looking it up, and I believe it was around 600 when the Vikings first invaded the Netherlands.
They invaded us? I thought they just invaded England and stuff. There's nothing to get in the Netherlands.
No, they were really quickly done here because they landed in Friesland. And as we all know, if you land in Friesland, you just want to get out.
Oh, so Ron is probably like part Viking.
I think Ron is Ron is half troll, half Viking.
That's why he's a troll. That's the connection. Okay, now I see.
Yeah.
So we can discuss the decks, I guess. Maybe that's interesting. Steinar is playing with Atok, I believe, and what I think is interesting about his list is he's got Howling Mines in there, but he doesn't have your traditional Relic Barrier or Underworld Dreams. So he really has it to draw into more gas, right? And then he also has Black Vice main.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so that's his ammo, I guess. And Arjen is playing Dead Guy Ale, so that means white and black.
And blue.
And blue, of course. He's got the blue splash to give it that extra kick.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And so has Steinar. So he has 4 Black Vices, 3 Suchis. He has the traditional burn package. Oh, he has 4 bolts, 2 chains, 1 earthquake, which is interesting with the Atogs.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he's just playing. He's playing 1 Atog, so he doesn't play Atog.
Oh, so I've made Atog a little bit too big.
1 fireball.
I just saw 1 Atog and I was like, oh, it's red with Atog, but he's only playing 1 Atog.
Yeah. So he's playing 3 counters, of which 1 is a mana drain. He's playing 2 copies. He's playing 3 psionic blasts. And he, more importantly, this is his first time participating in the Odel.
So it's more of, for Steinar, it's more of a burn strategy, right?
Yes.
Okay. I just changed the name so that everybody knows. It's not Atok. Sorry, saw 1 Atok, thought it was Atok. So its first Odel is already in the finals. Wow.
Have you seen his sideboard?
And Arjen taking a mulligan here, by the way. Let me take a look. Have I seen his sideboard?
You will like his sideboard.
Ooh, so then it must be spicy, if you say that.
I think he made his sideboard for the Netherlands because he's playing 2 smoke.
That is really cool. I love the smoke. I love the
really
Inferno.
You don't see often.
I like the fork. I understand the City in a Bottle because I play that myself as well in the main board sometimes.
Of course.
But
I would play it main.
This is I think we're gonna have really quick games if it's up to Steinar, right? It's so deadly.
Yeah.
What I think is interesting is that Arjen is playing with Underworld Dreams. You know, and his opponent is playing with Howling Mines, so that could kind of backfire on Steinar. But
I believe I haven't received his deck picture, but I assume he has sent it to you directly. But he's on a regular Deaf Guy Ale on Steroids, aka the Richard deck.
Yes, exactly. He emailed that to me. That's kind of the list. Yeah. Yes, he's got 2 Sengir Vampires, 4 Suchis. Interestingly enough, he's playing 2 Urk Raiders and only 1 Black Knight, which is really funny.
I love Urk Raiders.
Urk Raiders is cool, but it's just funny to see that decision of going 2 Urk Raiders and 1 Black Knight instead of, for example, 4 Urk or 4 Black Knight. But it's obvious he's really chosen black as his main color, and he's just splashing in the Swords, Disenchant, and the Single Balance. So his deck can also go pretty quick, although he's playing with 3 Dark Rituals, it seems. And of course
but
that
he's
Mind
more of a
Twist.
mid-range deck.
Yeah, he's definitely more mid-range, yeah. Okay, so there we see a Badlands. Ooh, this looks like a good opening for Steinar with that Lotus.
Yeah, but I mean, the worst thing he can do is a Suchi turn 1.
Yeah, that doesn't sound that impressive, that's true. But it's a 4-4.
No.
Oh, he's not doing anything passing turn. Would you play out the Lotus if you didn't have a purpose for it?
So I've done both. I've made the decision not to play it and got mind twisted or wheeled or Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
And I have played it and it got shattered and I was like, fuck, I needed that that mana.
So there are pros and cons to it. There's not really one strategy.
No, well, at least what I can say is I fucked up both options.
Yeah, that's good to know. Oh, is this... Okay, there we see a Black Knight.
Is it an Earth Raider? No, it's a Black Knight.
No, and he only has 1 Black Knight in his whole deck, so... Oh, Lightning Bolt. It would have been funny if he would have started here with an Urk Raider and then after sideboarding, Steinar would board in his Siviana bottles because he saw the Urk Raiders. Because I think that's the only Arabian Nights cards in the deck of Arjen.
Yeah, he doesn't have any Jusums, right?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, library.
Jusum is such a beautiful creature. Oh, man. Would love to see some more Jusums. Let's see what Steinar's going to do. I mean, his deck is pretty quick. Okay, he's cracking the Lotus.
Tapping, but he's not playing a land, so he could have played this last turn. Yeah, Suchi. Here we go.
Interesting. So this is something he could have done the first turn. Chosen not
if he had Suchi.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe he top decked it. Yeah, that's true. And he chose to keep the hand because of the Black Lotus, probably. And Arjen took a mulligan, so he's 1 card behind. Although he was on the draw, so
yeah.
This is his second turn. And Badlands. Oh no, Scrubland. Scrubland. Urk Raiders. Ah, no, Urk Raiders, Demonic Tutor. I'm just
Demonic Tutor for Urk Raiders.
Yeah, do it. Go for it. Do you think he's
Obviously.
Do you think the obvious choice would be Mind Twist, right? And then, because next turn he can twist for 3.
Or Ancestral.
Oh, Ancestral.
He can cast it. He's tapped out.
That is true. I'm saying like Steinar is low on mana right now, so it really depends on the hand of Arjen, right? If he wants to or draw cards or take cards out of the hand of Steinar.
I would go for Mind Twist.
You're just such a brutal man. Twist him!
Yes.
What do you think Arjen's going to do? I think he's going for Mind Twist too. Because he's in the final. When you're in the final, you just go full brutal.
Depends on the amount of mana. If he doesn't have any more land, I would go for Ancestral.
Absolutely true, yeah.
But I have quite some poor video quality. Is that me or is that Arjen?
I also have poor quality. Ancestral, so he went for the Ancestral.
Ancestral.
In a way, there's, I mean, also the advantage of Ancestraling here is that he can do it straight away. He doesn't have to wait.
So, Timmy, are we going to stream next week?
For the NoobCon?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, man. I don't know how long my computer will hold it if I stream the whole day, but...
All right, so people, Timmy and me are playing NoobCon together next week.
Attacked by Suchi, by the Suchi, by the way, it's going to 16. And your girlfriend's going to cook for us, right? Or is it your wife? Are you married?
I am married.
Okay.
And,
but not to her.
Yet, so we'll see what we do for food.
Okay.
I will make sure there's enough drinks in the house.
Hey, but interestingly here, Steinar is not finding a second land. So, I mean, he's got the one Suchi.
No.
He's in serious trouble here. Ooh, is that a strip
I've
mine?
I've done this a couple of times, and I always regret it. The thing is, you've got 7 cards. 1 is a land, so you've got 6 good cards, and then you regret the fact that you didn't decide to mulligan it.
Yeah, and of course he decided to keep it because of that 1 Black Lotus, thinking, okay, I'll probably just draw into something, and now you're so far behind. after the recall, and then that taking that land away, nothing on board, facing that Sengir Vampire. Maybe Arjen's going to trade here, depending on what he has in hand. Okay, deciding to take the damage. I mean, strangely enough, Arjen is on 12, right? He took 2 hits from the Suchi. And Steinar is playing with tons and tons and tons of direct damage. If he can find just some mana and he can just start playing out his burn. Okay, and there's a Suchi from Arjen, so he's probably going to do Suchi next turn. No, Steinar's probably not going to attack, of course. Okay, Henk, he needs a land, right? And then we still have a game. If he doesn't have a land drop here, it's pretty much.
Yeah, that's shitty. Yeah.
Come on, Steinar, you can do it. First finals, first time in Odal. Oh, I like this. He's attacking, aggressive play. I like that.
Of course.
Yeah, right. He's like, fuck it. I'm doing it. And there we go. Attacking here with the Sengir. It's going to drop him on 12. And tapping for 4. That's another Suchi. Yeah, that Ancestral, of course, gave Arjen enough gas to just keep on playing threats.
Yeah.
Lonely Factory. And you're ready for NoobCon, right? You're going all the way.
No. Oh. No, I haven't made my deck yet.
Attacking for
but
10.
I like it. Attack, yeah, for 10.
He's on 2, right? It's hard to see, but he's on 2.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Yeah, okay. This is over. So
this is game.
Yeah, really quick first game. Not a great start for Steinar here, but you know.
What I really like is that Arjen took the effort of having a 90s filter applied to his video. So it really looks like you're looking at a VHH tape.
Yeah, but Arjen is really a 90s guy. I think he's also one of those people that wears only stuff from the 90s, you know, that he bought on Marktplaats or something, you know. I like that.
On Marketplace?
Yeah, on the Marketplace. Which is for international viewers, it's an online eBay. Yeah.
No, but I like his playmat.
I once decided to... No, it was my roommate who decided to sell his tennis shoes, put it on Marktplaats, and then we had all these people coming over to try out the shoes, the weirdest people, you know. And they would walk around my house wearing those tennis shoes, and then they would say after like 20 minutes, no, I'm not gonna buy it. And you got all the smelly feet. Eventually, I bought it from him to say, okay, can you then please take it from Marketplace? All these crazy people in my house. Yeah,
why the fuck would you do that? Okay, never mind.
Well, he wanted to get like 10 euros for him. He was an economical mastermind, I think. So do we have some people in the chat today watching with us? I think we've got.
Yeah, we've got Emil.
Hey Emil, how you doing? Let's have a look.
Emil's telling me I should buy a new mic, but that has to do with the fact that we have a double hop going to YouTube, so it's you getting it in on your system and then streaming it out again live.
Yeah. It's not, yeah.
Which,
because you have a mic or not? You have a microphone.
No, but normally my sound is okay. That's fine. That's fine.
So we've got also David here. I think it's also Norwegian. He's saying go for 1-1. Yeah, we're always rooting for the 1-1.
Yeah, right? We always should be 1-1. Yeah.
And we've got Diego Perez saying Deck Guy Ale is his favorite deck.
I think, Timmy, just going to take 30 seconds, run to the fridge, get a beer, and I'll be right back.
That's a great idea.
On your own, right?
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I can manage 30 seconds.
I know. Well, I've heard different from your wife.
What? I apologize for Henk. He's kind of the amateur, you know. He's not used to such a big audience. And yeah, you're right, Emil. That would have been great, just getting a balance that would have saved Steinar. But of course, he's not the one playing with the balance. That's Arjen. And I think on the cover of this live stream it says A talk, but Steinar changed the description. He's playing just with a really ruthless burn package, you could say. So if I take one more look at that deck, let's have a go here. He's playing with Chain Lightning, Lightning Bolt. He's playing with the Psionic Blast. So he's just got a lot of damage. And then strangely enough, or strange, I don't know if it's strange because he's in the final, so he made a good decision. He's then only playing with one Atok and three Suchis. Those are his only creatures in his deck. He's also playing with three Howling Minds in combination with four Black Vice. So that's very old school, that Black Vice Howling Mind combination. And of course that Black Vice Wheel of Fortune combination. He's also playing with one Fireball, by the way, and one Earthquake. So there's a lot of direct damage. And what I'm curious about is if we're going to see hopefully a bit of a longer game. So despite the fact that especially Steinar's deck is really aggressive and fast, I think the most interesting magic, right, happens a little bit later on in the game, and not of course a boring standstill. But I'm hoping that maybe we kind of go into that mid-game back and forth scenario. And I'm really wondering what will happen if Arjen has an Underworld Dreams on the table. Hey, you're back, Henk?
Yes, I am.
Oh, he's back. We now have 52 people joining us here for the finals. And this is the finals of March, right? And every month there's a new Odal. And I believe in the description I've placed a link to your Facebook site, right? Because anybody can join.
Oh yeah, everybody's welcome.
Okay. I think the most important thing is the time zone, right?
Yes, hang on, because my one weird reason is not picking up my AirPods. Okay, anyway, we should be fine. Yes, so the most important thing is the time zone. You don't have to be in our time zone, but you should be able to play European time zone.
Yeah, because I know there's also you also have players from Chile, for example. You probably have some Americans from time to time who want to join in.
Yeah.
So that's all good, at least as long as you're prepared to play in the Central European time zone. So yeah, that's cool. Second game now, and I guess Steinar is on the play, which is good for his deck. If you can just find some land. I like the playmat, by the way, of both of these players. Steinar is being a bit more fancy. And we got Mr. T on the side of Arjen. And there we go. We're on the start. Steinar here with an Underground Sea. Ooh, into the Black Vice. That means 3 quick damage. So it's already done the work of a Lightning Bolt. So this is a good start, right, Henk, for Steinar?
This is a really good start, yes.
Oh, I lost you for a second, but you're back. And
no, I should be back.
Yeah, you're back now. And Arjen here with a Scrubland. And he's doing some mouse clicking. Important.
That's it.
Okay, and there's an untap. So no further action from Arjen. That's really good news for Steinar. Like, for example, a Dark Ritual into a Hippie would have been bad news, I guess, a little bit for Steinar, because then Arjen could have kind of emptied his hand. So next turn, Arjen's probably going to take 3 more damage. Except, of course, if Steinar plays out a creature, but it's quite unlikely because he only plays with Atok and 3 Suchis and he doesn't have the mana to do it. So it looks like he's just going to keep cards in hand past turn. And I'm just going to have a quick glance. Do you know, Henk, if Steinar is playing with counter spells?
Yes, he's playing 2 counter spells, 1 mana drain.
Ah, okay, yeah. So the 2 blue is kind of a problem. Disenchant on the Vice. Will we see a counter spell?
Yeah, he's countering.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
You were so convinced from the start.
No, actually, I think he's also holding on to a mana drain because he was hesitating between 2 cards.
Ah, okay. I think it's kind of hard because despite the fact that you're countering it, Arjen could play at least 1 card out of his hand, which kind of saves him a little bit of damage. This is really good. The pressure now from the Mishra's Factory. Gonna play another Vice. Oh, bad news for Arjen. Arjen now has how many cards in hand? 6 or 5? Let's see. Yeah, 6.
I was watching the chat, Timmy. We actually have Wolfgang, who is the artist of the black playmat.
Oh, that's cool. Beautiful playmat. Disenchant on the Vice.
Yeah.
Arjen is already on 10, right? And he's probably going to get 2 more damage from that Mishra's Factory now. It's going to drop to 8. No land drop for Arjen, by the way. So it's looking bad for him.
It is. And I like the, what should you call it? Dice holder. Because that's a starter deck. And
is
it's
it revised?
Unlimited or revised? I don't know. I'm asking.
It looks like a revised.
But
maybe somebody knows.
I think it's revised.
Maybe somebody in the audience can tell us.
By the way, Timmy, I shocked up the community because next month it's an Odal special and we're playing without core sets except for basic lands.
Oh, that is cool. That is cool. Oh, then I guess if I'm joining, I'm gonna play Antiquities only because I got that set complete.
I know. I know it's you and Tristan who already had their deck ready. Who said, "I play this every day."
It's no problem. We got the decks.
It's no problem. I've never played something new.
I only played Antiquities.
As long as it has this anvil.
Exactly. And then somebody plays what's it called again that you blow up the whole set?
Silex.
I
play 2 Silex.
Dirty. You're dirty, man. Oh, there is.
No, that was against you. You played a Presence of the Master, and I played Silex.
Okay, but let's see the action here. So we've got Sinkhole probably on the Factory. In response, we got the Psyblast. So Arjen's going to drop to 4 life. That's like nothing. And I guess he's targeted the Factory. He needs to stop the bleeding. But he's almost black to death already. Untapped from Steinar.
No, I'm just monitoring the chat. No, David, it isn't. Why would a 4-city? I mean, there's still enough cards left. Most of the good creatures are from Arabian Nights anyway. And we will see. I'm curious. I will see what happens.
Tapping 3. Oh, I like this play. This is really
I love
nice.
this card.
Oh, it's fantastic. I wish I owned one, but it's great. And now we got the Black Vice. It's turned back on for Steinar, and if he can find, did he have a land drop already this turn?
No. He didn't make a land drop, right?
I think he did actually. I think he played the Badlands because he earlier Arjen destroyed the Mishra's Factory, so I think he played the Badlands.
Oh yeah, and he played a strip mine, right? No, he didn't play strip mine.
No, strip mine was game 1, but I think he played a Sinkhole.
You're right.
On the Factory.
Yeah.
So it's nice. So Wolfgang, you've made the playmat. Is there a place where people can still order it? Because it looks quite nice. Looks pretty cool. While they're shuffling up, I think Arjen is pretty much toast, right? What's his perfect hand?
Disenchant.
Yeah. I know, but even with a disenchant, of course he can play that before he gets the damage from the Vice, right? So he can empty
it. No.
No.
Untap, upkeep, trigger on the stack. He will still get the free damage. I don't think. No, there's no evading that.
Well, it's the Vice trigger is on the stack, but maybe you can kind of try to empty your hand right before the Vice trigger triggers. And then you will get 1 damage less, but the trigger will still stay on the stack. That's what I think, but...
I just need to respond to David again. David, of course you're right, but you're wasting 4 slots against a Tron deck. And yes, there are a lot of good creatures in Arabian, so 4 bottles would be good. On the other hand, I don't expect a lot of people playing 4 bottles.
Ooh, so he's going to 1 here. Let's look at the end of the second game, right? He's going to 1. Arjen, you need something. Disenchant is the start. Disenchant the Vice, Arjen. Disenchant the Vice.
Drop. You need to drop cards. Get rid of cards.
Yeah, that's another option. Yeah, because he's got 7, so he dropped the lands, got 6 in hand. He's on 1 life, playing against a deck of changeables.
7 from Twister. He had a draw step. He still got 7 cards in hand.
Oh man, he still got 7 in hand. This is horrible. Okay, Arjen, come on.
Dark Ritual, which he doesn't play, as far as I know.
No, he does. He plays Dark Rituals, Arjen. He plays
Okay.
3 of them. So it's quite a lot, actually. Okay,
This
Soren.
helps.
He's going so slow.
6.
It's nice. He's probably like calculating, how can I empty my hand? So 6 still, yeah?
Yeah, surrender. That would be funny.
Then you're a badass. Oh, taking a time walk.
Time walk. Take another damage.
No, don't do it.
He needs to empty. He needs to empty your hand.
He's got 5 in hand now, right?
Disenchant.
Disenchant.
Oh, nice. Disenchant.
This is a really good hand, by
Dark
the way.
Ritual.
No.
Dreams. Underworld Dreams. What's that other hippie?
I think in Hypnotic Spectre, right? It's hard to see because he's really in that 8-bit Nintendo quality pixel image.
Kunut, I agree. You're a man with Timmy's heart. Kunut is saying if somebody is playing those Jins or Ifrits, you should play Backfire.
Oh, yeah. But Kunut always makes the coolest decks.
I actually sold my Backfires to Kunut, so...
Sweet. Backfire. And he's actually, Kunut also enjoys playing Tron. I think he got into top 8s as well with Tron. But anyway, we see the attack now by Arjen, all of a sudden dealing 4 damage, right? We thought he was dead. I mean, he's still pretty close to being dead, only on 1 life, but at least now he's doing something back. So Hippie, Steinar will need to discard 1. What's going to happen here? Oh, there goes the chain! So now it's hoping for Arjen that Steinar doesn't have his other, 3 chains or 4 bolts in hand. Or
he's playing 4 bolts, 2 chains, 2 side blast on top of my head.
Okay. Oh, and then he's playing a fireball. He's playing a fireball. He's playing earthquake. Is he only playing 2 chains? Yeah. Interesting. I'm actually not really a big fan of chains. It's the sorcerer speed.
Let me check.
Tapping blue. Here we go. Ancestral recall. Why not?
2 chains, 1 fireball, 1 earthquake.
He's on the burn mission, right? City of Brass.
Yeah.
Tapping City of Brass. Lightning bolt. That's it. That's it. There's nothing he can do. Well, maybe if he has if he has a swords. No, then he doesn't survive. No, he had a sword. Yeah, but it's not enough, right?
Still is at 3.
He can swords the hippie. The good news about this is that we get a 3rd game.
Exactly.
That's nice. So Steinar fought his way back into this 1-1. Ooh. Yeah, so next week, NoobCon.
Yes.
Oh man, that's gonna be extreme.
You're gonna be 1 room next to me. I'm still not sure what to play. It's gonna be interesting. It's over 100 players.
What were you thinking about? Like flyers maybe or something?
I got shitloads of decks. I'm variating from stasis to spike. So I don't know yet. I will see.
Stasis is cool, but it's gonna be a long day.
Here's the thing, I love prison decks, so I love my stasis, I love my land equilibrium.
Yeah, land equilibrium, that deck. Oh man.
Yeah, but camera, it's just so annoying to play. I want to be able to buy a beer for my opponent because I'm boring them to death.
Yeah.
I don't think it will be that one.
I think if prison would win like most of the tournaments, I would hate prison because you're right, it usually creates a standstill. But because it's so difficult to win with prison, I kind of admire it when people bring a prison deck to a tournament and try to make it work and kind of fight their way into a top 8 or something.
Exactly, and then they're kicked out of top 8 because then the rest is playing disenchants and everything.
And the funny thing is, for the viewers that don't know, when you won the Knights of Thorn, which is basically the Dutch Nationals, you could say, you were playing against the Stasis deck.
Yeah, that was karma all over.
That was really funny. And it was a great achievement. Was a German player, right? What was his name again?
Tilo.
Yeah, that he reached the finals.
Kudos to Tilo. So I decided not to play Stasis for a time because I wanted to win a tournament. And I played a really the deck-like deck. White-blue flyers.
Yeah, was it more...
all the cards from the deck.
Yeah. It was a bit the... now I forgot his name. The Louter variant?
No. I played Sarah's. I played a couple of Serendips. I just played the deck with Sarah's and Serendips.
With some more creatures. Oh.
Yeah, and my finals was against Stasis.
I do think if you play the deck, then at least you've played it with a few, cool creatures, beautiful creatures.
Oh yeah. I love Sarah, and I also love Shivan.
Yeah, because you were talking about
red white flyers.
Yeah, you were talking about the deck with Shivan Dragons and Sarah Angels. That sounds really nice. Pretty sweet.
Angels and Dragons.
Yeah, man. They're still shuffling up, by the way. How many mulligans have they taken? Because this is taking a long time.
I don't know.
We'll just have to see.
By the way, guys, there's still a couple of spots left on Florian's tournament. He's over 100 people already. But it's good. Check it out if there's still space. Noobcom with an M.
But he's already over 100. He wants even more people? That's going to take a whole weekend.
No, that's why we're certainly playing 7 rounds. It's going to be a long day, Timmy.
Yeah, looking forward to it, man. It's the whole day of magic and drinking beer. Fine by me. You know what I'm playing, right? I'm just playing Timmy Spellbook, and I'm just gonna ping everybody from the table, and I'm gonna try to play my Mahamoti Jin. That's all I'm gonna try to do.
Yeah, the Mahamoti is cool.
And I'm probably gonna have to take so many red elemental blasts. So Emil's asking what's NoobCon. So I think it's you can probably go to wakwak.sa to find more info.
Oh wow! Noobcon.com. But NoobCon is the source of old school magic. So the founder organizes Magnus de Laval. He organizes a tournament every year called NoobCon, which is a link to Comic-Con or whatever it's called. Strip book convention in Sweden.
Sorry to interrupt, but we see a really spectacular turn 1 here from Arjen with a double Mox Jet, Mox Pearl, and into Hypnotic Spectre. Turn 1. Ooh, if you're Steinar, you're not happy.
Well, unless you got Mountain Bolt.
Yeah, then it's all good. Then it's a 1-for-1, of course, and that's much better for Arjen than opening with a ritual into a hippie. But maybe Emil will post a link to NoobCon as well in the description.
Yeah, I will look something up, Emil. I will post it.
Because here we see Steinar with his turn 1, Mox Jet as well. Beautiful volcanic island. Unlimited by the looks of it. Really vivid colors. Yeah, there's the bolt you talked about.
And this is what I don't like. Okay, now he just did it with 2 Moxes, but normally you do Dark Ritual Hippie and it gets bolted.
Yeah. But true. Or if you're lucky, you're facing somebody who plays a playset of Timmy's and just does nothing. Then you're pretty good. Then you're off to a good start. Okay, let's see. He's tapping down 2 Mox. What's he gonna do? Urk Raiders. Oh, COP red. Card from the sideboard. Obviously. I mean, it's bad news for Steinar, but it's not that bad. He's got other ways to win, and he can just focus his red on the creatures from Arjen.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is a nice disenchant here, kind of taking away the speed of Steinar. And I'm really hoping that we're going to see those Urk Raiders, because Arjen is playing with 2 Urk Raiders. We haven't seen them. Where are your Urk Raiders, Arjen? Or 3 even. Okay. Mishra's Factory. The beautiful winter edition. And passing turn here. Things are looking pretty okay for Arjen. He is a bit low on cards. Tapping 3, will we see another Hypnotic Spectre? Yes, there it is. Now it's up to Steinar to find an answer for these hippies. Or the one hippie, I should say.
Is it me? Or if you look at the Winter Factory, it actually look like 2 eyes and nose.
Ah, yeah, because it's upside down now.
Upside down.
And a little arm. And as if he's holding something, yeah.
Yeah. Could just be us.
Yeah, it's probably us. It's probably us. But also he's playing his playmat upside down, but he's not playing his cards upside down. Okay, he's tapping 3. What, Side Blast maybe? Side Blast.
Oh, wow. Talking about overkill.
Well, the thing is, I think if you're Steinar, you're happy you got something, right? But you're not happy because it's a blue source.
I would do it in a blink.
Yeah, you have to do it. It's not an option. But a chain would have been so much nicer because of that COP red. It's just so much nicer to keep your other damage, direct damage of other colors just for Arjen's life total.
No, Hendrik, there's no it-win freak in any of these decks. Question in chat.
No, that would have been cool.
Yeah, it's a cool card.
It-win Efreet is the 3/6, right? From Arabian Nights for 3 red to cast.
Yeah.
And then you got to flip a coin to block. I think it's a little bit underplayed actually. Because it's 3 for a 3/6 is huge, and you can just attack with it all day long. With the 6 defense, it's not going to die quick. And who cares about flipping a coin when you're defending? You're not defending anyway. And who cares about defending? So what's Steinar now doing? 4 mana, come on. Maybe a Suchi, he's playing with Suchi.
I think he's at the top of his curve.
Yeah. And we haven't seen a single Howling Mind. Haven't seen a single Howling Mind from Steinar. There could be a scenario where his hand is just full of red. He's like, that's pretty useless. Also, Arjen's already low on cards. I wonder if he boarded out devices when he's not on the play. No.
No, but you normally take them in when you're not on the play. No, sorry, no, you're right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then again,
I don't know.
part of his deck. I mean, he's playing Mind Twist. He's playing a Time Twister. I mean, he's playing Wheel of Fortune. So then devices can also be handy. He's playing Howling Mind. So.
Yeah, but if I look at his sideboard, so we're talking about 2 red blast, 2 blue blast, 2 boomerang, 2 cities, control magic in the fork, 2 smoke, control of a counterspell shatter, and a inferno. So what would you take in?
I would definitely put in the control magic.
Yeah, the red blasts.
Yeah. The thing, it's so hard. Of course, you should do the red elemental blast, but usually you're then just have it in hand, waiting for him to play one of his blue power splashes, right? Because he's basically only playing with 2 blue cards, I think, Arjen.
Yeah, but I would take out the earthquake and the because most of his creatures fly. I would take out the chains.
No, but he saw, of course, the Black Knight, and when you see a Black Knight, you're probably thinking, oh, he's playing with more Black Knight. But you're right, it's not very efficient against the deck. But I'm just trying to think what he's thinking.
Maybe, yeah. I don't like Black Knight.
I would add the extra counterspell.
You know, I mean, a single factory kills a Black Knight.
I would add a fork. And why? Because then when Arjen plays a disenchant, he can fork the disenchant and he can take care of the Circle of Protection red, which is one of the coolest ways to get rid of the COP red. It looks like they're looking something up, by the way. Steinar just cast that Brain Geyser. Okay, can you confirm if I played? Okay, so somebody in the comment section, can you confirm if he played a land this turn?
I don't know. I was just laughing about Koendert. So Koendert heard your comment, and he is in search of. I went in freed. I thought it was also for attacking. No, that's the other one. That's the other Efreet Koolert. This one can attack.
Yeah, the 6/3. There you have to flip the coin. So I'm just gonna change the screen a little bit to see. Oh wait, because what were they asking? I'm gonna go to chat. Can you confirm? Did I play the second Underground Sea this round? Ooh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Ooh. So if anybody knows from the audience, can you please help us out?
Did he play? Come on, chat. Did he play a second C this turn?
We should pay more attention. No, I think they will just have to decide. Exactly, Miejin is the name of the 6/3 that then can attack, and then you've got to flip a coin. Really cool card. I was actually thinking about a deck with oh yes, he did. So
wait, I can.
We've got an answer from David. Thank you, David.
Yes.
Are you sending yes? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, David, for paying attention.
I will also look at deck on YouTube.
Exactly, 60 people not paying attention. That's true.
We're such a bad commentators.
No, but we're talking about important stuff. I was thinking about a deck with Bull Lightning and with Sword of the Ages and with the Efreet with Miejin, the 6/3. Right, so then you just want to get 3 red mana out and playing your 6-power creatures and then blow them up with your Sword of the Ages.
Yeah, that's what Dave Bark gave to me on the tournament.
Yeah, but did he play with Sword of the Ages as well? I did love his deck, by the way.
Yeah.
No,
he played. He played with Juggernaut. He played with Suchi. He played with Berserk and Sword of the Ages, and he played the 6 region.
Ah, very, very cool. Yeah. Yeah, and Animate Dead, right? Or did you already say that?
No, I don't know if he played Animate Dead.
I think he did, yeah. To get the Bull Lightning back. It was hysterical. It was really funny. It's on the channel somewhere. But let's take a look at the matches. Steinar just played a Mishra's Factory, I believe. He's got 2 now on the board.
Steinar, okay. I thought he was freezing, but he's just very still.
Yeah, he's frozen. And Steinar's right now, he's on 15, right? Ooh, he's just passing turn. I mean, Arjen is just looking like very cozy there with his COP red. He can just kind of build on his board state. It looks like he's got 2 cards in hand. This is the decisive game. And it looks like he's going to animate the factories. Interesting. Yep. So that means he's kind of showing now, Arjen, that he's got a disenchant or a sword in hand, right, to take care of one of the factories. Attacking with... Is he attacking with both? Remember that one Mishra's Factory of Steinar still has Summoning Sickness, meaning it cannot pump itself. So that remains a 2/2 if he chooses to block with it. Of course, he can use this other factory to make it into a 3/3. But it is something to keep in mind. So he's animating the one that doesn't have Summoning Sickness, so that it can pump itself, and it can also be pumped by the other factory, so it can be turned into a 4/4. Factory Wars, attacking with both. I'm expecting a Swords or a Disenchant from Arjen here, right?
Yes.
But it's a big risk he's taking, because if Steinar has a counterspell, Swords, that's what we expected. Will we see a counterspell here?
Yes.
Yeah, counterspell.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, this is so risky. And I think what I would have done if I was Arjen, upon animation, I would have cast the Swords to know what's going on before you attack with your factory. Because it looked like that Steinar activated his factory before Arjen declared attackers. So now he's probably just going to kill one of the factories. It is what it is. And Arjen's going to deal 2 damage. And also Arjen only has 1 land open to use his CLP red.
Everybody in chat is talking about buying their fruits.
Yeah, the Efreets are seriously cool, and they're very underplayed, in my opinion. So
Okay,
Steinar just had a huge hit, right? Like that was good.
Yeah.
And he can now also relatively safely attack himself as well if he wants to, because there's only an underground sea open from Arjen, right? That's an underground sea, isn't it? So he doesn't have to worry about a disenchant or anything. Copy artifact. Oh, we're gonna get a factory war here. Copy artifact on a factory and then attacking with the other factory.
Okay, I was in the meantime I was looking back the YouTube. He did play the sea, just to be certain. You know, I don't want.
Oh yeah. No, but I think it's really good. I think Dave did the same. He said in the chat he just went back, which is something that I cannot do because I'm streaming.
No, he did, and it's cool.
Dave, you're right. It's underplayed and overpriced. That's definitely true. That's the thing with old school. Even the cool cards that don't see any play are just worth too much. It's just very annoying.
Exactly.
When you want to brew something stupid.
I actually was looking at Demonic Horde today.
Oh yeah.
They are now €50 in unlimited.
Yeah, but even the revised one is like 10 or something, right? It went up as well. Maybe it went back down.
I don't know. Living Plain, €400.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous. But just go back to the match. I think it's Arjen's. Oh, Arjen is deciding if he wants to animate to block. So this is interesting. He's animating. He's blocking the factory. I'm expecting maybe to see a lightning bolt here before the blocker is declared. So after animation, Steinar is going through his hand. Yeah, sorry.
No, it must. Yeah, I think a bolt as well.
He's asking, what do you have in your graveyard? Because I think, but correct me if I'm wrong, he played the copy on the Mishra's factory, so it's still a summoning sickness, so he cannot tap it, I think, to give +1/+1.
Yeah, or, you can pump.
Yeah, because the copy comes in as a land, right? Copy, not as the 2/2 creature. So then he can tap it to pump the factory to 3/3 and they can trade.
Yeah.
Factory is so nice and complicated. What is he going to do now? Why is he tapping his volcanic?
He's attacking, he's activating. Yeah, okay, cool. So he gets alive.
So there's the swords on the copy.
Mm-hmm.
And then Arjen passes turn. Okay. So Steinar on 13, Arjen's on 18. Let's see, tapping volcanic.
We really have a final going on.
Yeah, this is a nice, exciting third game, actually. A bit of a factory war. And I was a little confused the other turn because I thought Arjen was the one who was blocking, but Arjen was the one attacking. But yeah, now I've got my focus again. That is why I was confused with the whole copy artifact scenario. And I think Steinar is now saying I'm animating both of my factories. Changing his mind here.
You can play the land. It's either attacking or playing the Singer. Oh no, hang on, he doesn't play Singer.
No, Suchi, for example.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so he's doing the copy artifact situation again. Yeah. And he wants to keep double blue open, so probably, or he's faking a counterspell, or he's got a counterspell in hand.
Exactly.
And even if you're faking it, it's not bad. I mean, you're making it harder for your opponent to play, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, faking is good.
And he could have chosen between. Okay, there's a Suchi. So now we can see if Steinar was faking it or not. Were you faking it, Steinar? No, he wasn't faking it.
I know what you're faking.
But look at how quickly he went to the lands. You know, man, I took a wrong decision.
Well, I mean,
it's not wrong. I mean, Steinar plays with three counters, right? And he already lost now his mana drain and his counterspell. So.
Yeah, but also he has 3 factories in play. Why? I mean, he can easily kill Suchi.
That's true. But now he gets 4 mana from the Suchi. So he can use that, of course, to animate his army. And look at the hand of Arjen. Only 1 card in his hand. It's actually looking.
So it's a fireball. It's a fireball now, and then it's an attack.
Yeah, but he's got the COP red, right? He's still got 1 mana open to prevent fireball damage.
It's not a fireball. It's a
Psyblast? I wonder if he remembers now that he's got 4 mana. That's up to him to remember. Since
Brain Geyser is already in the graveyard.
Yeah. Because look, he's using his mana, it seems, to animate or something. Oh, that means that he doesn't realize he's got 4 mana. Or is he going to play something really, really big?
Colossus of Sardia.
No, he's just attacking, right? So he's forgetting that he got 4 mana from the Suchi. Oh, that is pretty... I mean, it's not the worst.
That's something that's up to him. We don't need to intervene for that.
No, we don't. But I mean, it's not the worst misplay, but it is kind of like he could have done an extra 2 points of damage.
Yeah.
Right? Just to clarify, we're playing Swedish rules, so there's no mana burn. But hey, it happens.
Oh, give me.
Arjen's on 14, Steinar's on 13. So they're very close in life total, but it really looks better for Steinar. And here you can kind of see the limits of a COP red. It's just not going to help you against those factories and the blue source of damage. Okay, this is pretty good. Chaos Orb. Will we see a counterspell from Steinar? That would then be his last one. He's playing with 2 counterspells and 1 mana drain in his deck. And 2 of those are already in the bin, as you can see. And he's going to flip! Oh, and then he's going to respond with a shatter? Oh! Brutal! Oh, this is a pretty big game changer here, Henk, don't you think? Oh, man. At least if he could have flipped, that would have helped a little bit. That shatter was a really, really big one here for Steinar. He can now deal 6 damage if he wants to, of course, depending what he has in hand. But then he'll drop to 8. Remember, this is the decisive game. I think we lost Henk, by the way, here in the commentary box. And, wow. Let's see what he's going to do. Looks like he's just attacking with 1 that he's pumping up to a 4/4. So we see Arjen's on 10 right now.
It's UP red, it doesn't really help him yet.
No, it doesn't work much. Yeah, it doesn't help him much. And I mean, that's always good. Just playing multiple colors really helps. That you kind of have burn as your extra option. And then when somebody plays
burn is red.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this Mishra's factories are just very powerful, and Mishra's factory in combination with your copy artifact, if you can time that right, it's very powerful. But I also feel that Arjen hasn't found a lot of his bigger creatures. Is he going to make another copy? No, he's animating right now.
Sure, for me too.
Ooh, disenchant? Yep, yes. Disenchant. Counterspell? Really? Last one? Really?
Yeah, must be the last one.
Oh, brutal! This is pretty brutal,
Ouch.
right? Oh, and very unlucky. And then
Oh,
he's
man.
pumping as well, so he's dealing 5 damage here. I'm going to 5 life. If you combine it
By the
with
way,
the shatter on the
we
orb,
have 71 people in chat at the moment.
that's pretty nice. That's sweet for a Sunday. What is he going to do here? Okay, Ancestral Recall. Okay, Arjen, come on. Bring it on. Ancestral Recall. Just get a blocker. Get something. He's on 5, of course. He needs... First he needs...
Yeah, Armageddon.
Armageddon. Is he playing Armageddon? I don't think so.
No, I don't know. You got a stat list.
I'll have a look.
Mode?
Yeah, he doesn't have a mode.
Oh,
Oh, Time Walk again. Oh, this is really nice.
yeah, but he's gone.
He had an insane Time Walk turn before, huh? Dark Ritual, Underworld Dreams. If that would have been a creature, yeah, and of course he's going to attack for 2. Why not? What does he need here? I don't think he's got anything that can.
Lotus Time Twister. 7 damage.
Yeah, he doesn't have. Yeah, he doesn't have a Time Twister, unfortunately. He's playing Time Walk Ancestral.
I think he's gone.
Yeah, probably going to see a Sengir if he taps 5. Yeah, Sengir Vampire. I mean, he's not dead yet, right? He can just pass turn, take 4 damage. Yeah,
Block a factory.
Yeah, kill a factory, and then he's on 1. Yeah, this is... I mean, Steinar is on 7, by the way. I didn't realize that, but Steinar's also pretty low.
Yeah, he is.
So it's not...
Steiner gets a damage now, so he goes to 6 when he draws a card. 6.
Yeah, and then next turn, Arjen can attack with the Vampire, putting him on 2. And then
for 6. No, he can attack for 6.
Yeah, he can, but yeah, that's true. So he has to keep a factory at bay, Steinar. He's actually, this game isn't over yet. I didn't realize Steinar was so low on life.
And if Arjen pulls a sword, he can attack on sword to live another day and maybe sit it out with the Underworld Dreams.
Yeah, I remember.
But there's shitloads of burn in Steinar's deck.
Yeah, and he only has 1 COP red, so maybe a double burn spell. First he's going to attack, so choosing to attack with 2 factories. Interesting. Remember, that means that are you expecting a bolt on the maybe on the Sengir? That could work as well.
Going to 5. Sengir is going to 5.
So that's bad news for Steinar. But if Steinar has a bolt, he stepped his red sources. He doesn't have a bolt. Oh, this is interesting. Arjen has to block, of course, with the Sengir. He has no other choice.
If the Sengir gets a counter, this tournament has it all.
Oh, that would be so cool for the finals.
No, Goomba. The Sengir cannot be double bolted next turn.
Oh, look at that! Arjen making it to 5-5. Oh, Steinar dealing 2 damage here, right? So Arjen's going to drop 3. Oh, Side Blast. Yeah, right?
No.
Oh, nice, Steinar, nice. Nice. We're just going to turn the audio on after players.
Entire game.
Yes.
All right, let's put these guys on a little bit higher volume and see if there's something they're going
Oh, wow, guys.
Hey, guys. Oh,
Wow.
Arjen, what is your heart rate at the moment?
No, it's not so bad, actually. It was just, it can be, if it's a Side Blast, I'm a goner anyway. So, there's not much I could do.
But how cool is it? Sorry, go ahead, Henk. Go ahead.
We were like, okay, the Sengir is getting a counter, and then he has enough, so it must be a blast.
Yeah, definitely.
And it was a blast.
Yeah. Just a single one turn away.
But we were secretly hoping, of course, that a 5/5 Sengir Vampire would be victorious.
Exactly. That was my thinking,
But
that would be so nice. Just the last damage for Underworld Dreams, but yeah. No, that was just not happening.
Yeah, the Dreams was just a couple of turns delayed.
Exactly. Yeah, and so many counter spells, man. I mean, that's just so difficult to battle. You're trying to decide what should I play first,
You played them all. You only play 3.
Steinar,
you played 3?
Yeah, Steinar, you only play 3 counter spells, right?
Yeah, only 3. Only 3.
I was like, when you had that shatter for the Chaos Orb, I think that was very decisive, that moment.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa! And then you had the counterspell for the disenchant. You had all the answers at the right time.
Exactly. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, but I had to kind of. I kept these. I didn't have a counterspell when you commented that I left 2 blue open. Then I only had the shatter.
Yeah.
I kind of had to pretend sometimes too.
Oh, but that's great.
But my reasoning was it's going to be a shatter for the Chaos Orb or it's going to be a counterspell. So. I was just counting on it not coming through. But yeah, it's just the decision on my side was to sort of try to speed it up with attacking with my factories, knowing that I would run into bolts and shatters, but just fearing getting too much damage before there's anything I can do. But yeah, the copy artifacts on the factories and everything, it was just brutal. I think I've got 6 artifact removal cards. I've got the 4 Swords to Plowshares. I've got the 4 Stinkholes. So there should have been something, at a certain point that would come through. But it was just too. It was too much. It was just too much.
It just shows.
I'm very happy that the last game was a real nail biter because the first 2 were not that good.
Yeah, definitely.
No, I was actually
discussing. Played, Steinar. Well played.
I think
I'm very happy to pull this off, but it was great meeting you and playing you, for sure, Arjen.
Yeah, definitely, same. Yeah, and at least there has been a 5/5 Vampire in finals.
Exactly.
I should actually say oi 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 at this point, right?
So, well, thank you for the stream. And Henk, is there anything you'd like to say before we round off?
No. I just wanted to say. I agree. The first 2 games were a bit of a shame. Issues on both sides. But hell of a final, guys. And Steinar, congrats.
Thank you so much for all of this. I will keep this tulip as a memory.
Nice.
Oh yeah, and the soccer players.
Yeah, for sure.
and next month we're playing without core sets, so that's going to be really interesting.
I'm looking forward to it already.
And the link to the Facebook page of Odal is in the description of this video. So if you're wondering, you can find it there. Okay, well, thank you all. And I'm going to end the stream here. Thanks for the finals. And congratulations to Steinar.
All right. Congratulations,
guys. Congrats. All right. Cheers.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.